tutorial, I am going to teach you how to play Will You Still Love Me Tomorrow, that iconic Carole King ballad that so many of you requested. Today's the day, folks. Before we dive into the tutorial, though, I want to make sure that you know you can get a lyrics and chords chart from me totally free by typing in piano and voice with Brenda /will-you-still-love me tomorrow, etc. You see how it is here. And that will be linked in the description box below so that you can get this free lyrics and chords chart. People love doing it because they can print it out and then jot little notes in. So without further ado, let's dive right into studio mode. Excellent. So the good news about this song is that it is in the key of C. So for the most part, we're not going to be playing any sharps or flats. We're just going to be playing the white notes. And we're going to get started by, well, first thing you should know is the form is an AABA form. So it goes verse, verse, chorus, and verse. Okay. Now to get into it, I'm going to show it to you one thing at a time. First thing, I'm going to show you the chords. Then I'm going to show you some accompaniment strategy stuff. And then finally, I'm going to show you the full arrangement. And there will be a playthrough at the very end. So it starts out with a C chord, and then it's C again. And then it's an F chord. And I'm playing just root position chords. With the bass note in the left hand. And then we've got this F over G chord. You see this? F over G. And another name for this is G7 sus, but we're calling it F over G here. And then we're going to go C and C again. Then we're going to go F over G. And then we're going to go just to G. Just like that. All right? Then we're going to go into this E sus 4. And what this is we're playing the 4 instead of the third. So we're going E sus 4 to E, just like that. And this should obviously be a G sharp, right? E sus 4 to E, G sharp, B. And then A minor, right? Then we're going to do A minor and G, still in root position, right? Then you're going to play F, and then it's G. And then you're going to play F over C to C. Okay? And as you can see, I'm putting all the chords up here so you can see it. And I'm just going to go through and strum this much. And you'll notice that you can tell I'm playing pedal when the notes change color. That's how you can tell. So it's going to go. Tonight you're mine completely. F over G. You give your love so sweetly. Then to G. Then get ready for the E sus 4 like this. Tonight the light of love is in your eyes. A minor to G. Then F. But will you love me tomorrow? Verse 2, same as the first. Let's keep going. Is this a lasting treasure? Then F over G, 3 and 4. Or just a moment's F over G pleasure. Can I believe the magic of your size? A minor to G. Will you still love me tomorrow? You see how we did that? All right. And so the third verse is also the same. So let's have a look at the bridge now. Pretty much everything is still very simple, very diatonic in the key of C. So it starts with an F, and then it goes to E minor, right? And then you're going to go from F to G, and then to C. Okay, so we're going tonight with words unspoken. E minor again, then F. You say that how we did that? Then we're going to do essentially the same thing again. But will my heart be broken? E minor again. Then we're going to go A minor, when the night, then D7, meets the morning. Then it's going to be F, and then to G. So let's do that part. But will my heart be broken when the night meets the morning sun? Then to G. Good. Then we'll do the last verse. Tonight, I'd like to know that your love, F over G, 3, 4, is love I can be sure of, then G. And then we're going to do this little bass line. Din, 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 din. And what we're doing is we're going to go from G down to E. And so you're going to go, you can do it one note. See how I'm doing that? G, F sharp, F, E, and you could do it in both hands. Just like that, okay? So, love that I can be sure of. 1, 2. Tell me now, and I won't ask again. F, G. Will you still love me tomorrow? Again. F. Will you still love me? F over C. Tomorrow. Just like that. So you now have the chords. You can always do this a couple of times if you need a review. But now what I'm going to show you is this sort of piano arrangement that she does, okay? So I'm going to teach it to you one piece at a time. Let me show it to you first. It goes. I promise I will show this to you. Let me play it one more time. Good. So the bass goes, it's basically going from C to F and then C, and then it's going to F over C, like that. So what you're going to do with your left hand or the right hand, you're going to go. Now, what is this? If I think about the first 5 notes of the C major scale, and all I'm doing is I'm playing thirds up and down them. So you could practice that a few times. And then I'm just playing the G. And you can see the fingering I'm using 2-4 or 2-3, 2-4, 3-5. It's a bit of a stretch. And then my thumb is hitting the G. Then I'm going to do the same thing. D, E, F, G, A, the same exact thing. And I'm going to approach it from the A. See how I did that? Just like that. So let's do it from the C shape. And then I'm going to play, like this is the F chord in second inversion, C, F, A, and I'm going to pulse like this, just like that. So then my left hand is going to go. Then I'm going to play an F in my left hand. And then a G. Let's do that again. C. C. F. Right? Now we're going to add the next little bit of the bass. And then you're going to go doobie-da, doobie-da, doobie-da. You see how I do that? do-be-da, do-be-da. Let me show it to you again. And do-be-da, do-be-da. Good. Now, for the song, if you have the technical facility to be able to do these two things at once, you are welcome to do that. If not, don't worry about it. I'm going to give you another alternative very soon. So don't stress if this seems very difficult for you. So I'm going to show it to you. After you do the intro, you can keep this groove going. Tonight you're mine completely. See how I do that? You give your love so sweetly. Tonight. You see how we did that? So I'm going to play it for you one more time, and then I'm going to give you some alternatives of what you can do if this feels too hard. You can always do it for the intro and then abandon it when we get to the song if you feel like you're going like, it's too much information. So let's try it. Tonight you're mine completely. You give your love so sweetly. Now I'm going to show you the rest of the accompaniment strategy. See what I'm doing here? So what you can do, I don't really have a name for this. It's kind of a pulsing accompaniment though. So what I'm doing, I'm taking the chord and I'm isolating the top two notes, then the bottom note. The top two notes, the bottom note. Top two notes, the bottom note. Right? Just like that. Tonight you're mine completely. Hear how great this sounds? You give your love so sweetly. And I'm just playing root position chords for all of this. Tonight, the light of love is in your eyes. See how I just broke this down like this? But will you love me tomorrow? And here for the C, I'm doing an inversion. So with any of this, you can always pick out your inversions. And I don't want to overwhelm you with too much information here, but you can always go through as we do. And if you're not sure about chord inversions, I do have this fabulous tutorial up here that you can check out that explains a lot of those details for you and shows you how to practice it. So you can play everything root position totally fine, or you can experiment with the voice leading. The key is whatever, if you're playing like, for example, this is C in second inversion, whatever the top two notes are, go first, and then whatever the bottom note is. So it doesn't have to be the third and the fifth. It can be whatever's on the top of the chord, right? And if you have a 4-note chord, like later on we have a D7 chord, right? You can take the top 3 notes and break it up, right? And if you can't do it that fast, you could do it half the speed. Tonight you're mine. That's totally fine. Or you can go twice as fast, whatever you can, kind of work with. All right. The other thing that you can add to this, and I'm just going to give you this as an idea because I'm going to do a playthrough for you in a second and you'll see how I kind of break it out. You can always kind of arpeggiate the chords. So if I'm going in the bridge, and this is something that Carole King herself does a lot because she's, a very organic piano player. Organic meaning that she's doing a lot of things kind of on the fly, like very naturally. And a lot of the things that she's doing is just taking the chord and doing different inversions of it. So if I'm going from F to E minor, right? Tonight with words unspoken. All I'm doing is I'm just playing la 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 la. All the inversions or arpeggios. You say that I'm the only one. So this is a great chance for you to practice your chord inversions. But will my heart be broken? So I'm just playing a version of arpeggiating the chords, playing broken, and pulsing the chords, right? And again, you can do this to whatever advanced or beginning level that you're at. It's all good. The idea is that I'm giving you some different things that you can try and apply as you are able. So without further ado, let's play this thing. I am going to play different examples of things I've already shown you, but it's just something so that you have something to play along with. But you don't have to play note for note along with me. It's all good. You do you, boo. 1, 2, 3, 4. Tonight you're mine completely. You give your love so sweetly. Tonight the light of love is in your eyes, but will you love me tomorrow? Is this a lasting treasure, or just a moment's pleasure? Can I believe the magic of your sighs? Will you still love me tomorrow? With tonight, with words unspoken, you say that I'm the only one. But will my heart be broken when the night meets the morning sun? I'd like to know that your love is one I can be sure of. So tell me now, and I won't ask again. Will you still love me tomorrow? Will you still love me tomorrow? Does that not sound like $1,000,000? I say that after every video, but you know, this is about as close as you're going to get to playing the Carole King arrangement. Remember, she's playing it very organically. And what I've tried to do is break down the components in here so that you can pick and choose. And remember, the goal here is that you get to pick and choose. So I always want to remove any deterrent, anything that's making you think, this is too hard for me, I can't play it. Because the thing is, it's not too hard for you, you can play it. If you can play root position chords, that's amazing. That's perfectly fine. If you can just sort of plunk the chords and you can't manage the accompaniment strategy, fantastic. Because if you keep working on it, you will be able to. If you check out the rest of the tutorials that I have, or take a few lessons with me, or join my online membership, The Versatile Musician, these are all skills that you can learn. And so make sure you start in the simplest incarnation and add details as you are able. That is the point of all of this work here we do at Piano and Voice with Brenda. And speaking of which, you should definitely make sure you leave a big thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, and then you should check out my website. One thing in particular, besides the fact that I do teach private lessons to loads of my YouTube subscribers, is that I have a very budget-friendly online membership called The Versatile Musician. And in there, you're going to find a ton of different courses that are going to suit your unique needs in piano skills, in technique, in ear training, in singing, and all kinds of things that will help you to feel more versatile and more able to work through all of these incredible tutorials. All of the song tutorials I've ever done, and more, over 100 of them and counting, plus printables and practice guides for each one of the songs, are also in there. So if you want to get a little YouTube insider scoop deal, you can get $30 off your first month using coupon code GETSTARTED30. Anyways, I look forward to being back very soon to give you another one of these awesome tutorials. And thank you so much for watching. Happy practicing to you.